Hello YouTube, welcome to my channel where today I'll be talking about diving with PNW Dive Tours. I wanted to pass some gratitude and good fortune to a couple of dive buddies who've started a business doing guided dive tours here in the Pacific Northwest waters known as the Puget Sound. Dive master Brian Dees and instructor Jack Chen have dived into the new venture called PNW Dive Tours, where they take experienced divers to some of the most popular sites in the area and also help new divers who aren't ready to get out on their own yet. I met Brian in 2020 on my 5th dive, so my first dive outside of open water training, and Jack assisted in the instruction for my pool dives in my open water course. So I can give a testimonial for how diving with them has been a fun and enriching experience. They've helped me get comfortable leading dives, and in addition to taking navigation courses, they've helped me sharpen my skills in getting more comfortable navigating different sites as well. Here's a goofy flashback to a reenactment of one of my most memorable dive moments when Brian and I saw our first 6-scale shark. This 9-foot shark got inches away from Brian's face before he noticed it was present. That moment was the deciding factor for me to get a GoPro so I could catch these once-in-a-lifetime encounters that seem to keep happening. And another reason is to have encounters like this that I can capture and relive and remember. This awesome little encounter with these 2 octopus that I was able to get in the frame, which was super awesome. But this was so cool. I'm actually going to make another video dedicated just to those. So circling back to Brian and what it's like to dive with Brian regularly. Brian hosts a lot of dives through a lot of the local clubs, and so does Melanie. That was Melanie Machano right there, who's the vice president of Marker Buoy Dive Club, which is a Seattle-based scuba divers club. Here, Brian's pointing out this thing, which I'm not really sure what this is, but if you know what this is, please leave a comment in the comments. Fish like this kind of crack me up. It looks like something like a guy from SpongeBob SquarePants. It's always fun diving with buddies who will point out different creatures and things and give me a chance to film them or other people to get pictures of them. If you're liking the video, please hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't already. Diving with these guys is always a great time. They're safety-minded from their dive briefing and super reliable, responsible from showing up at the dives, planning with weather conditions. But they're also great fun to just dive with, where they're spotting different creatures. For me, I like to take video, so they're always pointing out little creatures and giving me a chance to get in close, take some video of them. They're just a really fun group to dive with, and I wanted to show that a little bit. This is not a paid endorsement or anything like that. This is just me thinking that these guys deserve a little shout out from all the help they've given me. Brian's business partner in PNW Dive Tours is Jack Chen, who's also here at this dive this day, but I didn't get any video of him on this dive, but he's been in plenty of my dive videos. In fact, I've known Jack since my open water training, where he helped assist in the training in my pool dives. So I'll put some contact information in the description for PNW Dive Tours, or you can just go to pnwdivetours.com. They've got a Facebook page and an Instagram account, so you can connect with them there as well. Reservations can be made on their website. As always, thank you all for watching, and please give a like, subscribe. It really helps my videos be seen more. Stick around for other videos, like a little bit more of a close-up on those octopus that we saw. And also after this, we ended up going to Keystone, which is just a ferry ride away from Mukilteo over on Whidbey Island, which is one of the top-rated sites in Washington State, where we have an awesome dive. Actually, a really exciting dive with some really big octopus and other things where I've never screamed so much underwater just out of excitement. That one will be pretty cool. Stick around, check that one out. Coming up soon. I also want to give a shout out to Brian's wife Sabrina, who has been shore support and just awesome hospitality and friendliness and everything at, I think, every dive I've been at with Brian. She's a diver too, but doesn't normally dive in the Puget Sound, but she's also an emergency oxygen provider, I believe, and these guys are completely safety minded, and I know Brian dives with emergency oxygen and an AED. Probably the only diver I know of that at least makes it known that he has this type of safety equipment with him regularly. So check these guys out if you are interested in coming to the Puget Sound and doing some diving, if you're not real familiar with the sites or just want to get started.